Journal articles are often a required resource when doing research. But what do we mean when we say use a journal article? Let's take a look at this. What's the difference between an academic journal and a popular magazine? Popular magazines are magazines such as Time, Newsweek, People, or Sports Illustrated. Who writes the article for popular magazines? In general, it's journalists, individuals whose work is devoted to writing. On the other hand, academic journals are written by people whose job is to work in that field. They write on the side as a means of helping students and their peers. When doing academic research, we want the best information possible. Therefore, we want to use information that comes from professionals in the field. Thus, we use journal articles. Now think about how many journals, magazines, and newspapers are printed in just the U.S. alone each month. There's no way to keep all of that printed material in the library, but we want to offer our students the best possible resources, so there's got to be a better way. That's where the databases come in. By going to our library webpage at nmjc.edu/library, we can go to the e-resources and databases. On the databases page, you will see a variety of subject areas. Choose a database based on your research topic's subject area. Two of the best general searches are Academic Search Complete and General Reference Center Gold. We'll start with General Reference Center Gold. Type in your search and hit enter. This will give you a list of results. For this particular search, we have over 55,000 academic journal results. We could also limit this to magazines, books, news, images, videos, or audios. To further help our choice, we could look into related subjects, document types, the publication that the article came from, or the publication date. It's usually best to stick with articles in your document type because brief articles and book reviews will be too short or will not contain the information you need. Click on Article to narrow your search results down. You may also want to choose publications within a recent time frame, perhaps 5 years. Now we're down to 3,246 results, which is better, but still a lot. We can also go over here to our search box and narrow this down further. Another way to narrow this search down would be to do a Boolean search. We could have said libraries and students. Now we'll choose an article. Let's look at number 2. The title is Troublesome Textbooks. Students confuse the roles of the library and the bookstore. This is an essay, which would meet our needs for a research topic. We're given the author's name, as well as the name of the journal that this article came from. It was published in November of 2009 and has a word count of 654. To access it, we'll click on the title. Once the article comes up, you'll be able to scroll down and see your keyword highlighted in red anytime it occurs within the article. The source citation is given in MLA format at the bottom if needed. The other way to access this citation is in the Tools on the right-hand side of the page. In addition, we have the option to view the pages as a PDF, to print this article, or email it. We can download it for a flash drive or download the audio file. Our citation tools give us the option of MLA format or APA format. We could bookmark this document if we wanted the URL, or we have a variety of ways to share it out with other students or with our class. The last option is Translate. If you or someone you know would benefit from being able to read the article in a language other than English, choose this option. We can choose any of the following languages and we'll be able to translate using this button. Or we could go ahead and listen to this article as it is using the Listen tool. Let's look at one other database. For the most part, our databases come in one of two formats, so they should become familiar after using one or two of these. Let's look at Academic Search Complete. Again, we have our search box. And again, we could use Boolean searching to help narrow down our topic. For this database, we get a result of 19,558 articles, but they aren't limited just to journal articles. Let's go over and choose Academic Journals from our source type, and let's limit this to full text so we get only articles that we can directly access. Now we have 3,517 articles. We could look at one of these the same way we did with our former database by clicking on the title. To read this article, we'll need to go to the left-hand side and click PDF Full Text. Here's our article just as it would have looked printed in the original journal. We again have a set of tools we can use. We can print, email, save it to our folder, which will also add it to the folder where our ebooks are located, or cite. That's the basics of the databases. Be sure to use these great resources anytime you have to do research.